So I'm going to modify my Deus 1 remote here. I got to thinking last night, hey, wait a second, I can get a new Deus pretty much. I already have another Deus pretty much. So this is a certified anti-static mat here for electronic use. This is a certified lint-free wipe here. Okay. I got some 99% isopropyl alcohol and a screwdriver. So everybody who's been watching my channel for the last few years knows that my XP Deus 1 remote here, the buttons just are impossible to push on it anymore. It's almost useless to me now. It's just, I can't dial this machine in because the buttons just don't work. And I also have an ORX, which I've used very little. So these front plates here, I think, are identical. I'm just going to open them up and see. Sanitize my hands here a little bit. There we go. I might need a glove here too for using the screwdriver on this one. So I think this connector inside here. So just to let you know, don't do this at home if you're not comfortable with working on electronics. I worked on electronics for many years. I was a lab engineer, so I'll take the ORX apart here first. Don't try to use a regular screwdriver on these screws because you'll strip them out. It's a very small screwdriver here, okay? And this, I'm not going to send this back to get it warrantied because I have a lot of hard hours on this machine. Even though it's still under warranty, I mean, I haven't had this machine 5 years, but I don't use this ORX, so I'm just going to, I just have a hunch here, okay? I'll just put all these screws here, 4 screws. I'm gonna open this one here too. Put my glove back on here to get a good grip on it. I don't want to strip those screws back there. And I have taken this Deus remote apart a few times to wipe the dust out of it because dust does ingress in here. All right. It's not a waterproof unit, so the dust, I think, comes from the side rubbers here. And maybe the speaker. I think the speaker's sealed. I think the speaker's sealed there. But, yeah, I think they're the same screws. Yes, they're the same screws. Okay. This Deus remote has a lot of hard hours on it, man, I'm telling you. Okay. Gotta sanitize. Right. Okay, let's open them up here. I know they open up kind of funky here. I know the rubbers come off. So, just gotta do it carefully here. Right there. So the back comes off separately here. Get this off here. I don't want to move the front case too much there. See the back, this back thing should just come off here, just like so. Okay, just like that. And I don't want to bend this around too much because I have this wire here, right? So I'll just take these rubbers off here. It looks like a 10 pin. Yeah, 10 pin. Right there. Take this one off here. So I think the backs are the same too. The speakers are the same. Yeah, the ORX came off really easy. Yeah, they look to be the same front. I mean, they're basically just the same case, right? I mean, look at how similar they look here. The Deus has just one extra. Wow, they almost look identical there. Geez, except for one component right there that the ORX is missing. All the rest of this circuit board is identical, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this pin out here. Take this rubber piece out. Take both these rubber pieces out here. And pop this pin out here. This line. So I can take the circuit board out. Right there. So this is the ORX. I want to change. Put that right there. Pop this one out here. Like that. Right there. See? I'll just change these around here. Oops, wrong way. That would be nice if I put it in the right way. There we go. Put that right back in there. Put those clips in there so it's in there snug. Yep, it's in there snug. I'll put this bottom piece in here. And the top piece goes, that's the top piece for that one. So I think I'm going to use the ORX back here too. I'm going to use this ORX back here. Yeah, it looks to be pretty good there. So the ORX with the Deus circuit board on there. Okay. Right there. And this Deus circuit board still has a really good battery in it, so like I said, if you guys don't feel comfortable doing this type of stuff, I wouldn't do it. I've done a lot of this stuff in my days. My coworkers would probably freaking die in their grave if they saw me doing this the way I'm doing it right now, but I'm in my backyard, right? I gotta really improvise. Gotta improvise. And I'm not gonna send it back to factory, you know, I'm not gonna do that to XP, you know. I have a lot of hard hours on this detector, even though it's still under warranty. So what I'll do is I'll just put this back in here. Hopefully it works. Actually, I should probably just push the button here. Let's see if this thing works here. Right there. The Deus with the ORX case. And I can push the buttons. Look at this. See? Look at that. I can adjust it a lot easier now. See that? I'm just going to turn it off there. I'm not going to put too much pressure on this board here. I want to get it put back inside here real quick. Okay. There we go. This is the dirtier one, but it doesn't matter. I mean, I'll end up opening it up here not too soon anyway to clean it out again. It needs a regular scrubbing every once in a while. The screen gets dirty. You know, the screen inside there gets dirty, so the dust ingresses inside of it. So I got the top up here on this one here. That is the top here. Actually, I'll just leave that inside there. There you go, like that. Okay, let's see if I can get this in here like this. Okay. I'm sure they do this a certain way at the factory, but so the speaker has to go up, the antennas have to go up inside there, see that? Inside the slots, so it can be a little bit tricky to get in there, but I don't do this every day, so you know what I'm saying. Just gotta go in there just right, just like so. Okay. Okay. Get this rubber in there before I close it, just like though. Just like that. And got to go easy with it. I don't want to force anything. I do not want to force anything. See that? It's all in there. I'm going to try it now. Oh, I didn't get this in all the way there. See that bottom one? It's got to go in both the top and bottom. See, just like that. Turn it on here just to make sure it works. Right there. The buttons work fantastic on this unit now. Even though it says ORX, but I don't care. At least I can tune this detector now. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to touch the inside of that screen with your hands because it has oil on it. You know, so usually what I'll do is I'll wipe this clean really good there. You know, take that circuit, the pin out there, take that the electrical wire out there, and then clean it really good inside there. But this ORX really hasn't been used very much, so there we go. You know, we got to do stuff. We got to modify our detectors to make them work for us. You know what I'm saying? And make sure that the rubbers are both in there. Well, I don't want to lose these screws. See that? Make sure the rubber's in there before I tighten it down. Just like so. Then I'll put my glove down here and get a good grip on it right there. I don't want to tighten them too tight. There we go. I want to make sure they're snug. I don't want the ingress getting in the side there. See that? Go a little bit tighter on this one here. The screw isn't going in very good. You want to use the right screwdriver for this. You don't want to use a big screwdriver. If you use the wrong screwdriver, it'll strip those screws and you'll be screwed. Literally. So there we go. There's an XP Deus inside of a ORX case there. I didn't have anything else, so I don't want to order one specifically just for this because I don't really use my ORX anymore anyway. So, you know, there we go. I am very stoked about that. Now I can push the buttons. Yeah. Awesome, dude. And this stuff is not certified. I mean, I would normally wipe this stuff out, right? I'll just open this up, pop this out, do this a lot faster, you know, pop it out, go like this, you know, spray the board here, spray the screen, spray the inside here, wipe it out with something a little bit better than toilet paper. Because it does get dust inside of it. You know, this is the Deus cover. You know, the ones that the buttons just don't work anymore. You know, and the screen's a little bit scratched up too. I mean, I do have a cover over it. I do have a plastic cover over it, but you know, I'm gonna wipe it here, wipe it there. And that's fine. That's just fine. Just like that. Oops. Put it in this way. So, just like that. You want to be careful with these wires and stuff in here. You don't want to twist anything up here, you know, just like that. And I'm sure I'm doing it the wrong way, you know. XP, I'm sure, has their ways of doing it at their factory and whatnot, or this goes right here like that, just like that. And the rubber goes like this on this side. I'm just gonna put it up inside there first. Anyway, you guys see what I'm talking about here. I'm gonna do this later on once I stop this video. there we go. I got the Deus 1 new remote. You know, I've had this thing for several years, and I have a lot of hard hours on this detector, and I've pushed the buttons on this faceplate so many times, the buttons are just shot. The rubber on it's, you know, I've had to use tools to push the buttons with, and I don't want to have to use my tools to push the buttons to tune the machine. This will make my life so much easier now, man. I should have thought of this before. I just never thought of it, you know. So, well, thank you for watching.